guys, this is Josh and welcome to today's video. If you're new to my channel or you've never seen any of my videos before, go ahead and click this button right here so you can subscribe. And once you do that, you'll be notified of any new content that I put out, which is awesome. So today's video is going to be a travel hacks video. I think that it's amazing that today's generation is finally saying to heck with the 9 to 5. I'm cutting the obsolete Western tradition of white-collar slavery out of my life so I can depend on nobody but myself, take off whenever I feel like it, and especially travel the world, and taking in new sights, white sand beaches, wildly beautiful jungles, and vibrant cultures in the glorious adventure that is my life. Now maybe digital nomadism isn't your thing. In that case, welcome all the more, because this channel will not only help you with your traveling, it may even inspire you to consider transforming your life into the never-ending adventure of the digital nomad. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I've put together my favorite travel hacks, and what these things are going to do is save you time, money, and space. And so hopefully this video will be useful for you. So travel hack number 1 is something I've discovered pretty recently actually. And that is use packing cubes. You can get so much more in your suitcase when you use these things, and you can get them really cheap on Amazon, which you can actually find that link right below this video. Alright, life hack number 2 is to take a glasses case that you're not using and store your iPhone cords in there, your earphones, basically all of the cords that you need to have accessible to you. Yeah, you pack them right in there, and it's really nice because I mean I can't tell you how many times I've been on an airplane and I just couldn't find my headphones for the life of me because I didn't know where I packed them. It could be very frustrating, and all of those frustrations are simple, really easy to eliminate by just having a little bit of organization in the form of an old glasses container. Life hack number 3 is to store your shoes in a shower cap. One of the most annoying things that I do when I travel is pack dirty shoes in with my clean clothes. So what'll happen, of course, is I'll throw my shoes in there, not realizing that there's a bunch of mud caked to the bottom of them, and then I'll unpack later to find that the dirt and mud has gotten all over my clothes. Well, thankfully, I never have to worry about that again because now I just take my shoes, put them right in that shower cap, and pack them alongside everything else, and I don't have to worry about the dirt or mud getting all over everything. Travel hack number 4 is something that sometimes I forget to do, but when I remember to do it, I absolutely love it. It's pretty simple. It's to just have a pre-packed bag of your toothpaste, your toothbrush, your toiletries, basically, right? Not only does it keep it separate from everything else, it keeps you nice and organized. Because it's just a pain, when you reach your destination, you're ready to just brush your teeth, wash your face, and go to bed, and you have no idea where your toothbrush is, or your toothpaste, your soap, or whatever it is that you're looking for. So yeah, ultimately what this is going to do is it's going to save you a lot of time and frustration, looking for those things that you've lost or misplaced, and all it takes is a few seconds to pack that tiny little bag, and it really makes a huge difference. So travel hack number 5 is putting together your itinerary. One of the questions I hear a lot is, how do you muster up the courage to make such a big life change, or even to travel to places in the world that you've never been to? And one of my answers to that question, it really is loaded, but really having a solid organization is going to boost your confidence so much, because when you make something like an itinerary, you're planning out where you want to go, what you want to see, and how you're going to do it. And so you do the research, you at least have knowledge of what is going to take place or what could potentially take place, so that you have a little bit of an understanding. Basically what it does is it sheds light on kind of a dark place in your mind. That's why it can be so intimidating to travel to places you've never been, because you don't know what's going to happen. It's a control thing that we all have to push past somehow, and having this kind of organization really does help. So yeah, travel hack number 5 is create your itinerary. So travel hack number 6. Now this is an absolute must if you're going backpacking and all of your belongings are packed into that one tiny little backpack, and you don't really get the chance to wash your clothes nearly as much as you'd like to. So what this hack is simply bringing a dryer sheet to pack in with the rest of your belongings. What that's going to do is it's going to keep everything smelling nice and clean and fresh, even if it isn't. So life hack number 7 is a technique that we use to get cheaper flights when we're searching for them online. All you do is you open a private window and you do your online search for tickets there. And the reason why you want it to be private is so the company can't see what you've been searching for, and potentially you'll actually get a better deal because they won't jack the prices up because of your search history. So yeah, to explain that a little bit further, a lot of travel experts and I've read a lot of anecdotal accounts on how airlines and booking engines use your search history to show potentially higher airfares on the routes you've been searching for. So for example, if you're planning on going to, and you've checked the airfares of the routes for the recent days or around the time that you're planning on going, the website that you're now on knows that you really need those fares, and basically it guesses that you might be willing to pay a little bit more for them, and so it jacks up the price. And of course, you know, the way to avoid that is by searching your flights in a private page. Now here's another quick tip. If your flight isn't international, and possibly even if it is, the best time to book a flight is Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. If your flight isn't domestic, that is, you're traveling outside the country, it varies a little bit more, and you'll kind of have to do your own research on it. But in general, Tuesday is the best day, and 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern is the best time. Now, the last little tip I'd like to leave in this section is don't use a Mac. Now, I am a huge Apple fan. I own an iMac, a couple MacBooks. Honestly, they're my favorite. But recently, Orbit's CEO Barney Harford admitted that the website had began recommending different and usually pricier hotels to Mac users than to PC users. Travel hack number 8 is pretty awesome. It's called the TSA Pre-Check. If you look right below the video there, I have a link to the website page. What this does for you is it lets you check in online ahead of time, and this speeds up the process. You don't have to stay in line for as long. You have shorter lines, and you don't even need to take off your shoes or take any of the liquids and gels from your carry-on. You don't have to take the laptop out of your bag. You don't have to take off your jacket and take off your belt and all that crazy security stuff. What they do when you check in online ahead of time with TSA is they do a quick background check on you, so they know in advance that you're not a terrorist, you're good to go. So you don't have to wait as long or jump through all the hoops that you normally have to. And there you have it. Those are my favorite travel hacks. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you for the next one.